Hey, how we doing, guys?
Hey guys,
Joe here.
Kevin.
So New Girl, insanely great. It is one of the funniest shows that we've done on the channel. One
It
of the
is.
funniest shows that might have ever been made, really.
Oh, it's a great sitcom.
Yeah.
We are a full Ginslinger in now
We are
on Rebecca's
with
relationship
Fancy Man.
with
Yes,
Fancy Man
Russell.
and
The
Robert
last
Maroney,
episode,
who's great. Yeah,
it showed that he can kind of hang with them.
I love the fact that um, he did it.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't go well, and Jess thought that like this was a major crisis in their relationship. And she's like, "I have a nicer house than you. That's fine. I went home. I went to the hospital because I got stabbed
He did get
by
stabbed.
your idiot roommates.
The relapse.
We're still good. And like, are we? It's okay to fight." And I think that was an important thing that you have to wonder how juvenile Jess is in her understanding of relationships, because her idea that like she's like, couples don't fight. And both Russell and Cece both told us like, no, fighting is
That
healthy. And,
happens.
and I've heard that from a lot of people, right? Most people will agree. Fighting means that you care enough to bring up an issue instead of just try to ignore it away.
Now it depends on the degree of fighting.
Well,
but,
of course.
but still, you're right. It is a
Disagreements
thing.
are healthy. Yeah.
Exactly. And I don't know. Her track record with men is not fantastic.
No, certainly not on the show.
Spencer and Genslinger.
Yeah, Spencer and Genslinger's not great.
Genslinger, good guy, just not the right fit, I guess.
Well, Genslinger was. I feel like that was more him than her.
It was.
This idea of if you can't like fall in love with me 2 weeks into our relationship, then I don't want to be in it at all. Yeah,
Yeah,
which is like, bro.
It is. It
Yeah.
was a real bro moment.
Yeah.
Spencer just being the worst man.
Yeah, Spencer's just the worst.
But Russell seems like a good, potentially good fit.
No, he
you don't
does.
see it lasting, obviously.
No.
For the time being, it's a fun ride.
Right. You can kind of see where, like I said, the different side of the tracks. Like you're older, rich, successful. Your life experiences are way different.
Yeah.
She's younger, still kind of aloof, still kind of a kid.
Sure.
Like more so than the average 30-year-old.
Exactly.
So I see real problems that are untenable to fix.
Mhm.
Maybe they can grow, but obviously you look at the logistics of the show. Dermot Mulroney is not going to be on the show for 7 seasons. So
It'd be kind of amazing if he was.
yeah, I feel like we know that. Like he'd be like a regular cast member.
He's a secret cast member.
I was like, how is this guy on this show this entire time?
Nobody knows about it.
Right?
But no. Speaking of relationships, Cece and Schmidt are out of the bag,
Mhm.
and they really didn't make that big of a deal out of it.
No, and I feel like that like the whole like shock of it was built up in their heads. Obviously, the only person that overreacted was Jess.
Yeah.
And she really overreacted.
Oh yeah.
I feel like this is a character trait of hers. Whenever anything happens, it's gonna shake her worldview a little bit.
She's a dramatic person.
She's gonna crank it up to 11. The reaction,
and I love it.
sure,
I think it's hilarious, but it's still blown way out of proportions, obviously.
absolutely.
All right, so we're gonna hop into this episode, guys. If you're watching us on YouTube for the first time, welcome to our channel.
Hello.
If you'd mind hitting the like button for us, please leave us a comment down below. And while you're at it, hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date on the new content we've coming your way.
If you'd like to see a full reaction to this and everything else we watched or are watching, check out the link in the description below to our Patreon page, where you find all kinds of stuff over there. Just take a gander through. You might find something you like.
Yeah.
Is this a pregnancy
of course.
scare?
It's
Oh
just
my
that
God.
Schmidt gets so athletic that birth control becomes like one of those plastic barbecue covers in a hurricane.
My God!
So just get through the weekend and don't tell Schmidt until you're sure.
Yeah, no, of course not. Of course.
There's
It's just
no way
God.
she's pregnant.
Yeah.
Ladies, what is all the screaming about? Oh my, Jess, have you finally agreed to be our third? Because you know we've discussed
Oh my
this.
We have never
God.
talked about
Schmidt,
that,
this
Schmidt.
is not the time. Hey guys, listen up. Sarah's gonna be here in a few minutes, so best behavior.
Who's Sarah?
Russell's daughter.
What's with the babysitting?
I think he's actually testing me. I think he's seeing if I can be a mom.
Are you nervous?
Something I can
I
handle.
don't think that's it.
I'm halfway there. I'm already
Yeah.
her.
You're Sarah's favorite teacher and my husband's favorite teacher.
I'm saying husband, and I just want to make sure you and Russell, you're not still married.
Oh, no.
She sounds totally over it.
Because I just like want to.
No, I mean,
Okay.
but he'll always be my husband. You know what
No.
I mean.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Hey Schmidt, you gonna stay for dinner? We're gonna borrow your pasta maker.
Oh, that's great. Are you gonna teach Sarah your recipe for overcooked mush?
Ha ha. No, I'm teaching you about it.
Your eyes are so brown. They look
Oh,
like poop.
she's gonna get a crush.
Look like poop.
Be honest with me, do my eyes look like poo? There's a bit of a poopy issue.
Old poo eyes.
I'd like your house. It's not my house! Go! Go!
Oh my God!
What do you think is going on? I don't know. I'm just trying to give you an opportunity to lie to me, Joe. Just trying to be polite.
Can I get
Your
out of
school,
doing
bro.
homework because you're dating my dad?
No. Hey,
Nice try, kid.
you can ask me anything.
Really?
Yeah, anything.
Are you love with my dad.
It's a big one.
Is sexting
no.
cool?
What? No, it's not cool.
Have you done a 99?
I think that's a tax form.
I think it's time that I take you on a real date.
You're asking me out on a date?
Yeah, it'll be our first real date. Now, Italy on Ice is a celebration of all things Italian.
Sorry, just take someone else.
You mean like another girl?
Yeah, Schmidt. That's what this is. That's the deal. Just take someone
Come
else, okay?
on.
As your friend, Jess, not Ms. Day, just choose someone who makes you laugh.
Like Nick?
See,
Yeah,
yeah, that's what I thought they
wait,
were going with
what?
this.
What you got going on, Ma? It's the freaking weekend.
You just call me girl?
Are you wearing something sexy?
Button down and jeans, like always.
Oh, you got jeans on, baby?
You're an idiot.
What? I thought this is what you wanted.
This is a really good example of people who should not be making love. Sarah, Nick is way too old for you. I live with him. He is dirty and weird.
He's dirty and weird.
Sarah,
She'll
not
lock
Nick's
herself in-
room. It's not
Oh my
well
God.
ventilated in there.
Yard sale. Pull over.
No.
Someone rich died. I can smell it.
Okay, look, Joe, I'm trying to get you to the show on time.
Okay. Oh, yeah, baby. Yard sale. Yeah. Oh, I feel so alive. I got a Charlie horse.
Schmidt asked me out. Oh. Like, he came over and he asked me out, and I really can't go on a date with him right now. I can't Wait, listen to me, all right, you little brat. You just need to be quiet because I need my friends to focus on me right now.
What are you doing, Cece?
Wow.
You know how much this means to me. I'm gonna be just like my mother. Be a great mom. Gonna be a fashionable mom.
And make this right, okay?
Vegetable mom.
This is not going to go well.
Definitely not be having sex right now at this age. But when you do, just make sure you always use
Oh my
protection.
God.
Oh my God.
Cece, are you pregnant?
I don't know. We have to wait for the test results, but I'm late.
Oh, he's going to be so uncool about this.
caramel miracle.
Your life's like Gossip Girl, only everyone is old and poor.
You know, there
My
actually
God.
was a show.
You think Nick is hot?
Nick? Yeah. In a rumpled small town PI kind of way.
What's he like? Do you think that we'll ever do animal style?
4 minutes.
no.
We
Oh
need
my
four.
God.
No.
Maybe you'll be a mom, and maybe not. But I will support you no matter what.
There we go.
This is a nice guy right here.
That's what you say.
I also just want to give you a quick heads
He's
up.
going to blow it right here.
I'm probably going to be going on the internet before we have sex again because I don't want to impregnate the baby.
You and Nick making love?
Who wants
Whoa.
seconds? That's my question.
Yeah, I would love seconds, Jess. That'd be great.
If you're a boy, I'm gonna name you Mordechai.
Well, time for dessert.
no, please don't
my
get
God.
up. I will take care of it.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you. That's so thoughtful.
She's not coming back.
Thoughtful and mature.
In your face. You want to go help Chloe with the dessert?
I hate her.
Oh, come on. You don't hate her. You don't know her well enough to hate her.
Yes, I do. I know her. She used to ride on my school bus.
Oh my
That's why
God.
you look so familiar. You were the crazy little kindergartner who had like the imaginary friends.
Oh, and you're that skank with a skank face.
Sarah, I know you're trying to
my
look
God.
cool.
When was the last time you were on a school bus?
Last year. How old are you?
Was she
18?
18? Oh, God.
Whoa, Joe, where you going? Where you going? Where you going? Look, sorry about this, man. So come on, man, what's up?
Michael Strahan makes me feel like an idiot, okay? I mean, he thinks he's better than me.
I'm gonna show him the Napoli that I saw today. The one that I saw grabbed 7 copies of Speed on VHS at a yard sale for a fraction of the retail price. When's the last time Strahan did that?
You know what? If you were a woman, or even dressed as a woman, man, we'd be unstoppable.
What?
This is a disaster. Uli's downstairs. She called me. She wants to be let up. Sarah's in my room because she fell in love with you for some unknown reason. I might as well call you Bridge to Terabithia because you make children cry. We're gonna fix this because I'm not losing Russell because you two have to make and or date babies.
I can be a bit of an anchor. I've been known to drag women down.
That is true.
Oh, my God.
This is so entertaining.
The feeling you have is good, it's just misplaced. It's better than being numb your whole life. You end up doing such weird things. You know what? Just stay in there. It's not that great out here.
Sarah,
Sarah, please.
Sarah, please come out.
I can't come out. I'm too embarrassed.
In front of us, we are literally the most embarrassing people on the planet.
I'm stuck.
What? Oh my God.
I don't know how to get them off.
Okay. Oh, thank you. Okay, I'll get the front.
I'll get the bag.
Who's the man taking the bras off my daughter? There is a God. I got my period. It's so
God.
Had a really great time.
Thanks, Sarah. Goodbye. Your mom doesn't have to know everything.
Heard that. Let's go.
Yeah.
Now we can just go back to the way things were. No more stupid mistakes, right?
Right. Terrible car for a baby anyway.
Yeah. Oh, Schmidt.
Yeah.
You'll find love, buddy.
She's okay. You're awesome. The reenactment of Pompeii really stays with me. What a move! 2 shows a day. 2 shows a day. How do they do it?
What an insane episode. That
was out of control. Yeah, it really was. I love the fact that the only one that was really an adult at all in that episode was the C story. It was Winston, who was babysitting his awful boss. Other than that, in the loft, there was no adult supervision going on at all. Everybody, including Cece, was completely out of control.
It was a mess.
It was a complete mess. It was such a fun mess.
It was. You can tell, like, the director was like, "All right, guys, we're just gonna go for it."
Yeah, this was a crank it up to 11 and keep
Manic
it there
energy.
episode.
Let's
For
go.
sure. I don't know why, but sometimes I talk louder to blind people.
that
really got
too,
me. Yeah.
That the 1-2 punch the tennis balls thing. I was people. Caramel Miracle really took me out too.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
He's just look. Schmidt is a nice guy,
Right.
but he just has that little extra bit to where he can't.
For sure.
He can't stick the landing. You know what I
No, he cannot stick the landing. He's not a closer.
mean? Him over her shoulder,
Right.
saying their baby's names in her ear.
Oh, for
Dude,
sure.
you're gonna have her out the door so fast.
Right. All those Hebrew names with the accent. Abraham. That's definitely going to work for her.
Oh man, and you can't really blame Cece for not wanting to go further with Schmidt because of Schmidt,
Right.
but you kind of want them to, you
Right.
know?
Again, I don't think it's done.
No,
I think they had a scare, right?
yeah,
And reality about hit her in the face a little bit too hard. But I don't think her feelings for him have changed. She can say, like, we're done. Oh my God, that was scary. And I get that, but
she's a stone wall, man. She's
Right.
a stone wall. She's a strong lady
right.
that is obviously very independent. She's
Right.
been independent for a long time, and I think the idea of sharing her life with a nice guy
Sure.
is it's a little scary.
It was scary, but it kind of reminds me of like when a person gets really drunk and has a terrible night. They're like, "I'm never drinking again."
Yeah,
Yes, you are. You just you're reacting to that moment, and I feel like that was her. Like, we're done. I'm like, no, you're not. You're just reacting to how upsetting that moment was.
yeah. We'll see that next week, I'm sure.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you're not done with him.
Do you think they actually end up dating though?
At some point, yeah, I do. I don't know how long it lasts.
Yeah.
But I do.
It's almost like a Ross and Rachel thing, but with a little more mean spirit to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I like this more.
I do too. I do too. Like Friends is Friends, but at the same time, this is a different dynamic and it's fun.
It is.
You know?
It is.
It's just a great show because each week they can get into different stuff, and I love how the storylines kind of converge. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. You put 4 attractive, dysfunctional single people in an apartment, right, in a sitcom situation, and you cast 4 people that can just let her rip as both actors and improvers.
Mhm.
And there's so much you can do with it. And we've already seen in this first season here so many different avenues they can take.
Well,
You
the
know?
chemistry of the actors too is just insane.
Absolutely.
It's they gel so well together. You know?
Right. What happens when Nick's dating somebody? You know,
Yeah.
like an actual like.
Age
I
appropriate.
wouldn't be surprised if Nick, has a girlfriend down the road. You know,
Yeah, I mean,
and it's weird for Jess, and if Schmidt gets a girlfriend and it's not Cece, and Cece is like uncomfortable with the fact that
jealous.
Schmidt's actually in a relationship, or vice versa. But I would think it'd be more. I would like it more for the Schmidt that got a girlfriend before for Cece to understand, like, oh wait, I really actually do care about this guy.
He's the one who's head over heels. He's seeing
Right.
"Marry Me in the Clouds," you know what I
Right.
mean? And then she's just kind of like in denial about the whole situation.
Yeah,
But I don't know. It's gonna have to take another mean moment from Cece for him to be like, "All right, fine, I'll date somebody," and then
Right,
she's
yeah.
jealous, which would be a fun trope. But I mean, you just want your cake, you want to eat it too,
Oh, of course. And like I said, we have many, 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 many episodes left. I think we have more than 100 episodes left. There's a whole lot
There's
that's
a
going to
million
happen,
different
right?
directions
Absolutely. I love a sitcom that sets it up to where it's not like, oh, we're a family and our whole set's going to be just in the house, and it's going to be dad comes home and mom calls him an idiot, and the kids do the kids things.
Cue the laugh track, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I'm glad that shows like this and other more modern sitcoms
Mhm.
can kind of get away from that decades old trope.
Yeah.
And it gives us so many more avenues
It's
you can go
tired,
with it. We in this show, and Happy Endings did kind of the same thing, and I really miss Happy Endings.
Mhm.
Is you know, you can go so many different directions with it. You get out of the apartment, and the potential for the show to go other places is really big.
I agree. And you know, we're only in season 1, which is crazy.
Right? Yeah.
We're 20 episodes deep. I can't believe that.
Right. It's those old network sitcoms. It's like we're gonna do 24 a season. You know,
Yes. You don't really see that anymore, do you?
I don't know. I don't.
Because there's
I
not a lot
don't.
of sitcom shows on. It's
Sure.
mostly Netflix stuff now. You know?
Exactly. You know, the question of do you see that as much anymore? Well, I don't watch network television that much because it's just not.
Watched it in years.
I feel like all the quality television has kind of moved to cable and streaming services, right?
Yeah.
AMC, HBO, Showtime,
Hulu, yeah.
Hulu, FX,
Yeah,
right?
it's-
Other networks you know, other services, platforms are taking, you know, the content up a notch.
Yeah, cable.
And networks not.
Network, I only really watch it now. It's doctor's offices.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah. Seriously, if you turn on network television, you know the formula seems to be it's either a sitcom that takes place, you know, in a home interior entirely,
Yeah.
with a comedian who is dating a woman or married to a woman who's way too attractive for him,
Yeah.
the King of Queens.
I was literally just thinking,
Right.
That's funny.
Or it's hour-long dramas that involve rescue workers, doctors, or lawyers.
And Tom Selleck. You know?
Yeah, right. Yeah, but even the Tom Selleck ones, it's a cop show.
Yeah.
It's all cop shows, doctor shows.
Procedurals,
Yeah. Firefighters, whatever. But it's all procedurals. Yeah.
So this is a very nostalgic trip for us then.
Yeah, for sure.
This is 10 years removed, and this was huge when it was on, you know?
It was, but I think part of that is because it isn't the same formula that the sitcoms have been forever. You know, people like to call this the golden age of television, and I think that's completely right. I think that's why this show can pull movie stars on it, because good work is being done on TV.
Well, think of the influence too, man. I mean, like, there's so many shows now that are trying to do this, you know?
For sure,
And
right?
It's pretty brilliant, honestly.
It is. It really is. All right, guys, we'll catch you on the next one.
See ya.